The department located at the far west side of Honduras is Ocotepeque, which borders Guatemala and El Salvador. This location makes life in this department a mix of influence, accents, and history. A bit further in from the borders we find Bilingualcho, a community truly worth getting to know and enjoy. Today, Bilingualcho is a privileged place, a highland apt for producing a variety of foods. Its inhabitants have knowledge and experience in the diversification of crops. They have improved their nutrition as the foods they grow provide the necessary nutrients for their children to adequately grow and develop. The planning and road infrastructure and the capacity to distribute their agricultural products offers income and hope to improve their current conditions. This, along with their access to potable water sources, housing, and hygiene, helps improve the living and health conditions of families that have been living in Bilingualcho for the past 40 years.
We've worked here for over 40 years, and we came here after a hurricane called Fifi hit Honduras on the north coast, and I came out here because the hurricane had gone over the top of this municipality, over this area, and had destroyed the entire crop of corn and beans. And it was the first time I'd made up here. I had to come up by horse from the mountain down below, about 40 kilometers away. Came in and I fell in love with this place. It was like a kind of Shangri-La, but there was no road in here.
Project Global Village enabled the road infrastructure, constructing and maintaining more than 120 kilometers of road in the Silaki lowlands and highlands. PAG has its own machinery to widen, repair, and maintain roads that connect with villages, and these with the land plots that have been planted with high standards, facilitating the transporting of products to supermarkets, restaurants, and fast food chains in San Pedro Sula. In 40 years, there is a lot of history to tell. Going back to the past and achieving these triumphs denotes a lot of hard work that has been done.
But we needed to do something beyond that because having one crop of corn and one crop of beans per year was not enough to provide food security for this area. So we began to think of diversification.
And this was the start of development for the people of Bilingualcho. The time had come to provide formation, training, and technical assistance to the producers through workshops based on best agricultural practices in the diversification of crops. As a way to organize and strengthen the producers in the area, Project Global Village started the Silaki Producers Association in 2007 with 120 producers. Luis Pacheco, PAG technician, offers field support to Gerson Fuentes, vegetable producer and owner of a macro tunnel financed by APROCEL.
Pues aquí esperaríamos, Gerson, en esta área de 800 plantas, una producción estimada de 30 libras por planta. Estaríamos hablando de no menos de 20,000 libras en esta área en un periodo de 7 u 8 meses, donde usted va a obtener su ganancia.
Bueno, el acompañamiento que hemos tenido técnico del proyecto Aldea Global ha hecho parte fundamental para que nosotros como APROCEL estemos donde estamos. Porque si Aldea Global no hubiera incurrido con esta parte de proponer, organizar una asociación, yo pienso que en ninguna parte de los belenes se nos vino la idea de decir, no, queremos estar organizados.
Bilingualcho, this municipality, is now being known as probably the biggest producer of lettuce in Honduras, and a lot of it goes into the market into San Pedro Sula. 35, 40 years ago had really no idea, no vision of where they wanted to go, are now saying we know what we have and what we can do and what the future can handle, can provide, and we're very excited about it because they now have a much better quality of life, they have a better home, they have a home with running water, a concrete floor, electricity, they have agricultural projects in their fields in which they have greenhouses. Many of them have greenhouses producing is a special kind of crop which provides much more money, but a very profitable venture for many of them.
Technological innovations continue to grow. APROCEL has an organic compost system which works by collecting leaf litter from virgin mountains. The first process of creating the virgin compost is to strain the earth to release it from its roots, leaves, and other organic material collected. The second process is to apply lime that is later introduced to the vaporizer for 9 hours at a temperature of 80 degrees centigrade in order to disinfect the compost.
Esto es una maquiladora. Esta es una microempresa organizada con mujeres más que todo y manejada por Aldea Global. Es un barril que tenemos que se llena de agua a un 80%. Le ponemos fuego por abajo, hirve y todo eso. El vapor que pasa por este tubo y sale por un tubo medio que pasa dentro de la canoa, y eso hace que ese vapor haga que se desinfecte el sustrato.
With this micro business, there are currently 150,000 trays in stock for planting, with the best quality and safety controls required to begin growing the crops that are in demand.
Ya todo esto, como puede observar, hay bastantes que ya están desterilizadas, ya preparadas para sembrar. Ya sembrada la semillita de la lechuga, pasamos a ponerla ya al germinador en el cuarto oscuro, para que ahí a las 24 horas esté germinada ya la semillita, para ya pasarla al invernadero.
There are currently 230 men and 70 women vegetable producers involved in APROCEL, all of which live in the Salaki Highland area.
La verdad estamos cosechando porque siempre los productores piden un día antes y para ir a entregarlo ya mañana a las plantas. Por el momento son 15,000. Pero sí, a veces entregamos 40,000, siempre a diferentes productores.
Franklin Trejo, coordinator of the compost system delivering produce to Macrotunnel.
Aquí viene el complemento de las plantas que hacen falta para terminar de sembrar estas 2 camas que hacen falta aquí dentro del invernadero.
Listo.
The change of attitude is the result. The mentality of the producers is focused on new horizons. They believe and understand that their work depends on them, with support from an expert to improve their crops and offer a change of life for their families.
Bueno, nuestra producción ahorita es unas 8,000 libras semanales de producto como lo que es lechuga. Y queremos para el futuro año implementar más otros productos como lo que es cebolla, chiles y tomates.
Today, change is seen in the families, the producers involving women and the women involving their own children so that they can be part of the process with the effort to change their situation. This is the fruit of the methodology adequate for achieving success. The food processing plant in Berlin is a business directed towards the female partners of APROCEL. Here they make wines out of raspberries and Japanese plums, nectars of various flavors, and packaged pickled vegetables.
Y juntamente con Aldea Global, que es verdad, aquí donde estamos las instalaciones, gracias a Aldea Global que nos ha apoyado, verdad, somos un grupo de mujeres organizadas que Aldea Global nos ha dado, verdad, la instalación para poder nosotros trabajar.
The one condition that truly helped the producers meet their goals was having access to water. The implementation of 12 water systems and 11 water storage tanks for irrigation, along with a household connection for potable water in each home in the communities involved, ensured production and family health. But PAG has produced even more impacting changes in these people's lives. PAG agronomist team has called the people of the village of Moaga to a meeting to discuss the water project. Here the community members gathered with Bilingualcho Mayor Eliseo Ventura. The objective of the meeting is to have each person commit to supporting the project. This project is supported by the Jack and Marie Eiding Foundation, who have contributed to the social and economic development of the municipality of Bilingualcho in a great way.
And now we've just started a new phase with new funding from both the government of Honduras and the Eiding Foundation. And we just received lengths of pipe in the last 2 days, and we're moving them all up here to Copentillo. We're staging the pipe as far as the car will go, and from here they go on shoulders on top of this hill behind the camera to replace the heaviest pressure pipe that's currently in those positions. So I want to thank both Jack and Marie for making this possible. They've been sort of a sustaining force on this project, and we're going to go full speed ahead.
This water project goes directly to the community of El Magael. During the summer months, the scarcity of water is extreme. El Magael is the highest point in the region, and there are no nearby water sources to irrigate their land plots. The village requires access to water. As Ocotepeque is part of the dry corridor and climate change advances, it is time to act. The beneficiary population offers their unconditional support to the water project by contributing their labor. This activity already has a positive response from the producer in El Magael, as they are building water reservoirs to mitigate the effects of climate change. This project will strengthen productivity and development on a much larger scale than other villages in the same region.
El Magael va a ser otra comunidad que va al desarrollo, pues, porque teniendo el agua, que es para la agricultura, van a sembrar, van a cosechar en todo tiempo, no va a haber invierno, no va a haber verano.
PAG continues to leave its mark of progress, as sustainability is based on Christian values for integral development, social well-being, economic security, and environmental protection.
Yet the Lord has been good to us. We've been blessed. We've had really good staff, which have been very committed. Christian people who are committed to the development of these communities. It's not only a job for them, it's a vocation and a mission which God has placed on their heart to achieve here in this area. So we feel very blessed, and we want to thank everyone who supported us over all these years, because we know that without you we couldn't have done the job, and without Him up above guiding us along the road, we probably wouldn't have gotten this far. So we want to be very clear that without you we couldn't have done all this work. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
Project Global Village Honduras, empowering families to reduce poverty and to build just, peaceful, and productive communities based on Christian values.